Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Sparklethorn Designs. So I have weeded everything out, cut it, weeded it. I've got it ready. I had some scrap transfer tape in the strong grip. The glitter paper vinyl is a little bit thicker, and so it does cut a little bit better, but it usually is a little bit more difficult to get it to lay on the mat. So you may even have to put some tape like around the edges. And then let's see if we can get this on. And the smaller letters like these, and maybe you can see it with the Kind of Day, because they are thinner, the cutting wasn't as good, and I hate that. I'm gonna go ahead and make it because this is the font that I want to use, but it's not gonna get any bigger than that because I don't think that it would fit well on top of the mug. So we're gonna go for it. We're gonna see how it turns out. Worst case scenario, I can always yank it off. Let's see.
I'm sorry.
And Siri's trying to help me out even though I didn't ask for it. Alright, let's burnish this down. I want to put this one on first, and then I'm going to put the other letters on. I think I want to put them kind of in an angle. So let's see about that. Get the scraps out of the way. Before I put this vinyl down, I'm going to need to use my alcohol, which in the mess that I call a craft room, here it is. I'm going to need to get some alcohol, and I'm going to need my paper towels. I got this little pump at Dollar Tree, and love it. Just pump a couple pumps, get my alcohol on there. Just clean it off real good. Make sure there's no oil or anything on there that'll disrupt the, oops, make a mess, spill stuff. You know, I'm all about doing all those things, y'all. Okay, and I can see it's almost dry. Got the fan going. Okay. All right, let's see if we can pull this off. Nope. And sometimes it is stubborn like that, and it just absolutely doesn't really think it needs to come off. All right, let me burnish it again. Some of the vinyl will come straight away. Some of it won't. Some of it depends on what kind of transfer paper you're using. This is strong grip transfer paper, so I don't understand, but it may just be because it's been my experience, and I am not the most experienced person in doing this. I'm learning, but I don't guess I do it frequently enough that I've learned enough of the tips and tricks. So I typically will just kind of work with it and get it to come up. I've heard if you will pull it at an angle, sometimes that does help, and I have noticed that sometimes it does help. All right, here we go. And I don't want it to be too close to the lip. I think right here. I think, may have not gotten that really as level as I would like. One of the things on my Temu list is they've got one of those cradles where you can cradle your mug to help kind of make it easier so that you can line it up, because if you notice there, big mistake. I mean, it's still usable, but that's, I'm not real happy about that. Maybe I can fix it with the words. Let's just give it a shot and see. I'll do the end words first. And see, those words, even though they were thin, just came right up off the paper. All right. I think we'll do that. All right. Okay. You should probably always burnish. I am not always real good about doing that. Okay, well, let's start up here and see if maybe we can get it to come off a little bit better. And you should always go slow just in case you've got something that doesn't want to come, like that A. I'll tell you what, that little A was, that little strand was not very friendly when I was trying to get it all to go, but there we go. And now it's down. Okay, now let's see about that last one. If you guys ever had a throat punch kind of day, someone or everyone just gets on your last nerve. It's not something I would ever actually do, but I can definitely understand that quote. Oh, take this off first. Imagine that. All right, and we did that one that way, so I think I'm gonna do this one this direction. Okay. Now, as I'm finishing this up, I do have some Mod Podge that is dishwasher safe. And I've actually tried it on a few projects, and I gave them as Christmas presents, and one was a birthday present. And I asked them to please use them and put them in the dishwasher on the top shelf, which with new dishwashers, I don't know if top shelf is really that big of a deal, but to put them on the top shelf and to use them and to wash them and to let me know, you know, if the vinyl would stay, because it claims that it is going to work. But I haven't gotten any feedback yet, and I've got my light on, but just kind of got some shadows going on. But I think I might be okay with that. Uh-oh, is that a chip? That's going to make me so sad. Nope, it's not. Okay. All right, y'all, there's that. Let me grab my Mod Podge. Nope, that's not it. Okay, so here it is. All right, so see, it says dishwasher safe gloss, and it says it's a water-based sealer, glue and finish, and then it says over here in the English version that you can use it on all surfaces, indoor and outdoor, top rack, dishwasher safe, non-toxic, dries hard, no tack. Roll the bottle on the table to mix and apply with a soft bristle brush. For glass, ceramic, or metal, clean the surface with rubbing alcohol. Apply finish to surface and back of design. But this has already got the sticky, so what I've been doing is I've just been rolling it on my table for a few seconds, back and forth, and then I just apply it. And it says that you're supposed to apply it, apply finish to surface while wet, okay, the blah blah, dry 1 to 2 hours and add 2 to 3 coats, allowing 1 to 2 hours to dry between the coats. Cure it for 28 days. And it will clean up with while wet with soap and water. So I usually put on a coat, set my phone timer for 2 hours, go do stuff, come back, put another coat on, get those 3 coats on. I did this back in like October, November for some of my Christmas presents so that they were cured fully by the 30 days. I don't put on a thick coat. I just put on just a normal, just enough to get the job done coat. The only complaint that I have personally is the streak marks. And if anybody has any suggestions, the streak marks are even there if I use the these. So it hasn't really mattered from what I can tell what kind of brush. They all kind of have the streakies. On one of my Christmas presents, it was the cupcake holders, and they turned out so cute. I'll see if I can find a picture to throw up for you guys. But I did paint more than just where I had the words, because it does dry clear, but like I could still see the streak marks. So that was kind of annoying for me. So yeah, I just put a real thin coat on there like that. And then I will let it dry, and I'll come back in a couple hours. I'm actually going to give this to my friend this week as a gift, so I'll just have to tell her to, let it cure for the 28 days before she uses and washes it. And that is it for this craft. The next craft I want to do is with one of these jars. And I think, let me see if I can lift you up just a smidge. Is that too much? That might have been just a little too much. Okay, so I'm going to, this is the jar for my boss that I did 2 years ago for everyone, and it cracked. I think I talked about it when I did the haul for this. So I'm going to come back in just a second, cut the vinyl for it, and we'll finish this one up as well. Okay, so we're back, and I am finished with the cutting. And I thought this was really great for Christmas, but I also thought this would be great for all year. Just something you could hide in your desk drawer or take it home and put it on your counter, whatever you want to do. And I did this for everyone in my office in 21. And this is removable vinyl, because that's what I had in that color. And I am probably not going to, let me see, where's the seam? There it is. Let's put it in the back. Oh, there it is too. Probably not going to do the Mod Podge. I didn't have it back then, and the other coworkers that I've seen, theirs looks fine. So I'm probably just going to leave it. Now, the transfer tape is actually Dollar Tree transfer tape. And if you haven't tried Dollar Tree vinyl, even if you don't have a Cricut or a cutting machine, if you haven't tried it, you should completely give it a try, because for $1.25, I mean, it's not as vibrant in some of it, and some of it may not be quite as good, but for, little projects and things, I mean, I think it's hard to beat. And the transfer tape it's super thin, and so is the transfer tape is thin, the vinyl is thin, but again, I mean, if you're not doing something professional, then, you know, you're just doing something for your house or for your friends. Let's see. It's a great option. And you notice that that vinyl, which I'm going to tell you, this removable vinyl, I think it's Cricut removable. It's really nice. It comes off the, you know, it comes off with the transfer paper really easy, and it comes off. It's just, I really like it. All right, I can't wait to get that cup thing, because I'll tell you what, these things just roll all over the place. All right, but here you go. And if you did not, just rolled out of the picture, if you did not catch the haul that I did for these are at Dollar Tree, and I know they have a shorter version. I have yet to see the shorter version, but I love these. Gifts, use them in your kitchen to organize, use them in your craft room to organize, but yeah, just, you know, the lid is not, you know, fantastic or anything, but you could always paint it or leave it as it is. This is a great option, y'all. And I love these jars. I should have bought more because they've been so hard to find, but I had my mind set on getting this one, and I didn't even think about it till I got home, and I thought, man, I should have bought like 10. Go out there and spread God's love. See you soon.